Race number 2, and we have a scratching in this race with the one horse withdrawn. Silver Express comes out, so it was to draw barrier number 9, but will not be going around in the Able Friend handicap over the 1400 metres for the Class 2s. Highland Fortune, he was a winner 3 starts ago over the course and distance, but he carries £12 more than that for this race. Circuit 3 has his 3rd start for Benno Jung. E-Stars back from the 1600 metres to the 1400 metres. Tempest Express is a 2-time winner this course and distance. The Golden Scenery's been back to the trials. And Satanta comes to Sha Tin for the first time and steps up from the 1200 to the 1400 metres, Tom.
And the speed in this race should come from Hinch and Love out of barrier number 8. So he's drawn on the outside of this field. He'll slide forward. Hinch and Love. Highland Fortune, he was handy last start. Roman Turbo's also been handy in his run last start and 2 runs ago, but he's been really disappointing recently, has Roman Turbo, the one-time winner. The Golden Scene will be looking for a little bit of luck, and behind him is Circuit 3. Satanta was about midfield to first up at Happy Valley on the fence.
We start our replays with this performance from Hinch and Love, Roman Turbo, Tempest Express and Circuit 3. Nick, now he was good first start for Benno Circuit 3, covered some ground here. And Roman Turbo just has not come up this time in.
No, he hasn't. I mean, he's been disappointing, hasn't he, so far this season? 0 from 3, and would need to certainly show that little bit more. I thought the run of Hinch and Love here was not a bad one at all. He's run 4th in the end, and he's got a decent course and distance record. And obviously the horse that won this race, Tom, we know to be very useful.
Yeah, certainly packing victory. I did like the run of Circuit 3. He was closing off pretty well down the outside, so I think he's certainly one that needs to be put into the top 4. He is a 4-time course and distance winner from his 12 starts.
Yeah, he sure is, and went close behind I'm a Single Man 2 runs ago. Now, Satanta, Tom, this is at Happy Valley making his Hong Kong debut. He won't mind the step up in trip because he went over the 1400 metres at Warrnambool.
Yeah, so it looks ideal for Satanta here. He was midfield on the fence. It was a good debut, and just really liked the way he attacked the line over the last sort of 150 metres, Nick, once he got into the clear.
Yeah, I think he's a horse that's going to progress with racing. He did actually start a little bit slowly as well, this horse. I mean, he didn't give too much away at the beginning, but he did just start noticeably slower than 1 or 2 others. So a really good run from him, and as Mark alluded to there, he has got form over this sort of trip back in Australia.
And the Golden Scenery, Nick, luckless at his last racetrack appearance. He's been back to the trials. He runs 2nd behind Bei Choi, who runs later on the same program.
Yeah, he's been good at the trials, this horse. Good to see him back to some sort of form, and there's usually a good bit of money for him as well. Let's not forget, he beat Packing Victory 2 starts ago. That's extremely strong form now, Tom, and Joe Moreira will ride for the first time.
Yeah, he just had a horror show last start. This horse just couldn't get clear when required. Nothing wrong with his trial. He covered ground in that barrier trial and appeared to go to the line pretty strongly there. So clear excuses for him last start. He's one of the main chargers in this race.
Pretty even field, Tom. There's a few chances in it, maybe outside the Golden Scenery. Who did you settle on?
I'm going to settle here with the E-Star. E-Star's coming into this race here 2nd up out of the stable of the Manfred man, Matthew Chadwick. He was 3 back the fence last start, only beaten 2 3/4 behind Beluga over the 1600 metres. 2-time course and distance winner, 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 fourths. So I think E-Star can get a good run from barrier 3. The Golden Scenery, the main danger, Satanta and Circuit 3, 5, 8, 9 and 4.
Yeah, I've gone with Satanta here. I really like him in this race. I think it sort of maps nicely for him. Not a huge field, and he'll be relishing the extra furlong, that's for sure. He'll go on top over the Golden Scenery, who I think is going to run a very big race here. Hinch and Love makes it in for 3rd, and Tempest Express I've thrown in as well. He's reunited with Antoine Hamlin, who's got a very good record on him. 2 wins from 4 rides, 9, 8, 3 and 7.
Ollie favourite for race 2 is the Golden Scenery, looking to bounce back with a bit more luck than he had last time. He's come up at 2.7 for the Tony Cruz stable.